Hi there. Really quick, I've had so many people ask me this lately, and it's when I was going through school, I'd never thought of um, going from theory into the speed building as a problem. Because I had a weird teacher who told me that, oh, when you finish theory, you're going to be writing at 80 words a minute. And so I did, and everybody else in the class did. We passed all three of those 80 word per minute things, having basically a very minimal kind of theory. It was consonants on the left, consonants on the right, vowels in the middle. It flows from left to right, write phonetically, get something for everything, write everything out, and you'll be fine. Now you're just going to get faster. That was my school. So when you guys tell me how hard school is, it's like, try putting it all together when that's all you have. But I did. And a billion years later, I think of myself as a pretty damn good reporter on all fronts. The way I write, the way I'm conscientious, the way I research, the way I want my final product to look. So, what is the glitch that's happening between theory and 100, 120, 140? Sometimes a little beyond that, but usually not. Having done 5 years of neuroscience study, hypnosis, hypnotherapy, becoming board certified as a clinical hypnotherapist and also an international trainer. So I keep constantly taking classes, courses, and wanting to understand how does our brain work. And I know our brain on steno is different than the normal person walking down the street. It just has to be. We look at everything differently. We hear things differently. We analyze it differently. We analyze it. That's the key right there. When you're in theory, you're learning with your conscious part of your mind, the part that learns, the part that analyzes, the part that problem solves, it's not the fastest part of your processing of your brain. But when people say, oh, you only use 10% of your brain, that's not true. This is the 10% they're talking about. You have access to that about 10% of the day. Well, what happens the rest of the day? You drop down into your automatic programming when you're making coffee, when you're driving someplace, when you're doing something you do every day routinely, you're in a program. You're in a program that got laid down because you were repeatedly doing something. When you're in theory, you are learning theory. You are practicing and dropping it down into your subconscious to make it a program, to make it a routine, to make it automatic. What's happening is when you finish theory and you're in whatever your school starts you out at, some people it's 40 words a minute, 60, 80, I don't know, it's all different. That's a whole nother video. You're going to start not just looking at hard copy or listening to stuff very, 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 very slowly and carving out those outlines, but now you're going to be doing it faster. But your brain is, this part, your conscious mind, is still analyzing what you're writing. It's still trying to remember if there's a brief for that because it's not quite automatic yet. And even when it is automatic, that part will still be firing at times, wanting to make sure that the automatic part of you gets it right, because it's really kind of a bully on the playground. It's like once it's down in your subconscious, it's down, it's yours. That's like if you jumped in the car to drive somewhere and halfway down the freeway and you're having a great time and you're not even paying attention because the part of you that's driving the car is automatically safely driving the car. It knows how. And then if all of a sudden your conscious mind went berserk and said, are we doing this correctly? Are you going the speed limit? You shouldn't be listening to the radio. Have you checked your rearview mirrors every 10 seconds like you're supposed to do? If it started doing that, it would overload you, freak you out, stress you out, and the safest thing to do would be to pull over until you could get that part of your brain to shut the F up. Well, that's what's happening when the speed is increasing because it's still trying to analyze everything at a lower speed. This part of your brain can only process 126 bits of information per second. Sounds like a lot. Your subconscious, where you've downloaded your dictionary, can process 2 million bits of information per second. Which one do you want writing behind that machine? So our goal here in Magic for Court Reporters is get out of your head. You got to be out of your mind to do this profession anyway. Get out of your head. Get out of the analytical part of you and drop down into the part of you that knows how to write faster than you can think. And I promise you, amazing things will start happening. Double that down with a different kind of way you look at yourself and what's possible for you, a belief in yourself that you never had before. And I know, because I've been there, done that, conquered that, and I can help you do it too. That's why this group was created. I like to think that what I have to offer is the stuff I wish I'd had when I was in school, because I could have been out making money 2 years before I actually was out making money. And my life changed incredibly, and yours will too. Love you guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.